Here we read, Tracy and Vanessa are buying rocks for each of their fish tanks. The pet store uses different tags and a chart to show the prices of the rocks. For example, if a rock is in the basket with a triangle tag, then the price is 3 rocks for $1. And you can see that over here. Also, if a tag has a star on it, then the rocks in the basket are on sale for half price. Tracy bought 3 rocks from the basket with a star and a hexagon, and 6 rocks from the basket with a square. Vanessa bought 4 rocks from the basket with a circle and 3 rocks from the basket with a triangle. The question is, who spent more money on rocks? Show how you got your answer using words, numbers, or pictures. So let's begin by highlighting the key information here. In the first paragraph, probably the most important piece of information is here, that if a tag has a star on it, then the rocks in the basket are on sale for half price. And then certainly the information about what Tracy bought is important, and similarly the information about the rocks that Vanessa bought is important. And then the question about who spent more money on rocks, that's critical here. Okay, so then let's go ahead and work out how much Tracy spent on rocks, and then let's do the same thing for Vanessa, and then we'll compare those. So, okay, so Tracy, how much money did she spend on rocks? Well, she bought 3 rocks from the basket with the star inside of a hexagon on it. Well, if she just bought rocks from a basket that had a basket tag of hexagon, and she bought 3 of those, they would cost $2, but she gets them for half price because there's this star inside of the hexagon. So her first 3 rocks cost her $1, and then she goes on and she buys 6 more rocks, and then this time they're from the basket with the square. Well, let's see. Rocks from a basket with a tag of a square cost 2 for $1, and she buys 6 of those. So since 2 goes into 6 3 times, she ends up spending 3 times $1 more for those rocks. So she spends a total of $4 on her rocks. Then let's see what Vanessa spends. Vanessa bought 4 rocks from the basket with a circle. Well, let's see. Rocks from a basket with a tag of circle are 2 for $1.50, and she buys, it says, 4 of those. So every 2 rocks from that basket with a circle tag cost $1.50, so that costs her $1.50 twice, or 2 times $1.50. And then, so that's $3. And then she buys 3 rocks from the basket with a triangle. Well, rocks from a basket with a tag of a triangle are 3 for $1. So for those 3 rocks, she's going to spend another $1. So altogether, that's $1.50 plus $1.50, which is $3, plus another $1 is $4. So we're going to compare now, and basically we see they both spent $4. So Tracy and Vanessa both spent $4. So they spent the same amount of money.